Aloha, you guys. Today there's not going to be an intro. There's probably not going to be an outro, and there is no sunglasses. Uh, that's because this topic is a little bit more serious. So let's get into it. I called this episode "A Tale of Two Fathers" because I have two fathers. Right? I have a father. I have a blood father, and I have one who adopted me. Um, so let's start with the blood father. Okay, he he wasn't welcomed in our life because of his selfishness in the past, and yeah. Okay, well, actually, I wanna preface this first. So the reason why I'm talking about all this stuff right now is just because it's playing a role in my life currently. It's affecting the relationships I have with my mother. It affects the relationships I have with my family, my sisters, and things like that. And it's very intense in my life right now, and it feel like it always has. This factor of fathers, or lack thereof, rather. Um, so my birth father, right? Um, he's extremely selfish. I think I saw him. We hung out when I was a kid. I remember him like one or two times when I was a child, and that's it, basically. And then I didn't see him again until high school, and I saw him again, and we hung out, a couple of times. And then I asked him for help because like I really needed help at the time. Uh, I'll give you guys the example. I needed to get a cell phone too because I needed to start a job, and I was just graduating high school, and I needed a cell phone to be able to get calls and things like that. And I asked him for help. I was like, I'll pay you back and this and that, and he was like, no, I'm not going to give you that, because he said that it would have been irresponsible of him. And for him to say that was just like, heartbreaking. Like, I've never asked you for anything. I haven't even seen you for this long, but like it would be like I need this in my life right now so I can get a job and this and that. And his response was no. To tell your kid that who you haven't seen in forever, and it's just like, your kid comes to you but a few times in your entire life to ask you for some help, uh, in life, or to talk about something, and if you fail at those moments, like, that's it. And that was one of those moments. That was the only moment, or one of the two moments. And another time I called him after like just being totally destroyed, and like I was going through a really rough time in my life, and again he failed me again. It was horrible. It was terrible. And I told him, I was like, why is it every time I talk to you I just feel like shit? Like, why would you do that to me? And his response was like, "Oh, well, stop playing the victim. Why don't be a victim of this and that?" And like, I am the last person to claim myself a victim. Okay, that is not me at all. I am like, okay, I have this problem. It's my own freaking thing. I put myself in this situation. I got to get myself out. Okay, that's not who I am whatsoever, at all. Because I know people like that. I have family that's like that, and so I refuse to be anything like that. And that's why I've done all the crazy things I've had, because there is no excuse not to do and have and get the things that you want. Father number two. This is the father that adopted me. He's my little sister's father, and this guy, my mom knew him for like a month, and then she decided to marry him. Great decisions, I guess. Uh, yeah, it didn't. Well, he was cool for a while, right? So it was like me and my older sister, and it was really cool. And then my little sister was born, and that was his first kid and his only kid. And then things kind of changed. He, he started to ignore me. Like, he didn't care about me anymore. I was just, anytime he talked to me, he was just yelling at me for something I was doing wrong. And then later, he ended up getting cancer. And then everything just got even worse. Like, he talked to everyone even less. Like, I didn't get any attention. He was virtually not even there at all, you know. And then post cancer, this continued, and like, it was just terrible, you know. Like, I didn't want to talk to him. I avoided seeing him. I stayed away from him as far as possible. He didn't offer me anything. He didn't try to be a father whatsoever. I'll give him credit that he taught me how to go fishing. He helped me ride a bike for the first time, and um, he when I thought I couldn't do some things, he insisted that I could do them, and I think that probably helped me as well. So I'll give him credit for those things, and you know those are things that that the father is there and he's good for. So I'm thankful for that. But things continued to get worse. He ended up abusing drugs and in terrible fashions, and it threw his health out of whack, and it made him even more of an asshole, and like it became more problems with our family, for all of us, my mom, everything is just going crazy, and even now we still have the same freaking problem, or not the same, but we still have problems with this guy, and it's absolutely insane and ridiculous, and like, dude, I just want it to stop. I want this person out of our life so that my mom can go back to normal, so that we can live our freaking life. And yeah, I wanted to be totally open with you guys and things that are going on in my life, and even things personal like this. I don't hold anything back. I don't care to share this with you guys, and honestly, talking to you guys makes me feel better, and so that's also why I'm doing this too. It's to talk to myself in a way as well. But what what not having fathers did teach me is that, like, you got to do everything yourself. Like, nobody was there to help me with homework, or like to teach me how to shave, or to like push me through in sports, or even now to continue these vlogs. I don't have no father figure is there pushing me to do this stuff. It's just me, you know. And my friends are there to encourage me to continue making these videos and doing these things, and to keep traveling and stuff. But like, there's no father figure there to like to push me. And so like, the greatest gift that they gave me was never giving me shit. Like, they, like, because they did almost nothing for me, I had to do everything for myself. And that is the greatest gift that they gave me. As ironic as that is, the greatest gift was to receive little to no gifts, which is interesting. Yeah. And so, you guys, those of you out there, you know, with parents, appreciate them. And if you have a father that's actually a father, appreciate that. Love him for that. Give him credit. And for those of you who don't have a father, like, I feel you. It shit sucks. And it seems almost a shame to talk about this right now. Earlier today, I was feeling super shitty. But, like, I started feeling better recently. Went out to eat. Now I feel way better. But I guess it's kind of better to talk about this stuff when you're already feeling better. That way you don't get too emotional about it. You can just speak about it more clearly. But yeah. Yeah. So, by the off chance that either one of them are watching this, I just want to thank you for playing the role that you did in my life, because I'm a way better person because of it, and I'll be a way better father than either of you ever will be, or could have been. So, thanks for that, you guys. And thank you for everyone else for watching. You're all amazing people. Keep going after it. Motivate yourself every single day. You can do it. You can make it through anything. Every situation that you've ever been in, you put yourself in, and you can get yourself out, you guys. So much love. I'll see y'all later. See you next time.